Hey, what's up, guys? Welcome back to All Praise Picks. Today we're looking at the WNBA. We have the Indiana Fever playing against the Phoenix Mercury on June 30th, 2024, in Phoenix, Arizona. So currently the Fever are 7-12, which is fifth place in the Eastern Conference, and the Mercury are 9-8, which is fourth place in the Western Conference. And I am leaning towards the Mercury in this game. They've been playing much better since Brittany Griner has returned from her injury, and I just like their offense overall in this game, especially against a Fever's defense that hasn't really shown to play well defensively, especially on the road. I got three parlays for you guys, all on BetMGM. As always, I'll break down the lines, give you my thoughts, and hopefully, if you tap in, we can all win. So this is the first parlay that I have at plus 115. It's a 5-leg parlay, and I am leaning towards the Mercury to win this game. So the first line of this parlay is for them to have a 1.5 point spread, essentially for them not to lose the game by more than 2 points. Overall in the season, the Fever are just 3-8 on the road, and in their last 5 games, they've ranked 10th defensively. On the other hand, the Mercury are 7-2 at home, and in their last 5 games, they've had the number 5 offense and number 7 defense. So I do think that, especially at home, they play much better. I have Brittany Griner also to have 4 rebounds in this game. So on the season, she's averaging 7.6 rebounds, and she's gone over 4 rebounds in every single game she's played this season. And I think that she'll have enough looks in this one. And she does have a size mismatch, especially against Aaliyah Boston, who is just in her second year, but also Melissa Smith. I don't think that they could stop Brittany Griner from getting more than 4 rebounds. I also have Aaliyah Boston to get 5 rebounds. So on the season, she's averaging 8.3 rebounds. So she's a pretty good rebounder for the Fever, and I would say probably their most consistent rebounder. She's gone over 5 rebounds in 9 of her last 10 games, and although they haven't played the Fever this season, she has pretty good rebounding numbers against them last year. And the Fever obviously were out without Brittany Griner in those games. But I think Boston and Griner are pretty good rebounders in this spot for both teams, and they should be able to collect their boards. And the last 2 lines I have in this parlay is for Caitlin Clark to have over 20 plus points and assists, and for her to score more than 15 points in the game. So this should be a faster paced game, and I do like Clark to get good looks from 3-point line. I also think that the Fever's coach, with her comment saying that Clark needs to shoot more threes and shoot more overall in the game, I think that'll be shown in this game, and I do like Clark's points in this one. But I also included her assist in terms of 20 plus points in assists because she has pretty good assist numbers on the season. She's gone over 4 assists in her last 6 games, and on the season she's averaging just over 6.5 assists per game. So I do think as long as the Fever players are scoring off of her passes, she should be a pretty good bet to get over 20 plus points and assists, but I could see her just scoring over 20 plus points in this game. But at plus 115, if you invest 1 unit on this parlay, that's a 115% return on your investment, which is a more than double return on your investment. And as always, I'm just having financial consciousness and bankroll management when deciding to place these bets. So this is the next parlay that I have at plus 145. I included Boston and Clark to have their respective 5 rebounds for Boston and 20 plus points and assists combined for Clark, but I also included Clea Cooper to have more than 20 plus points. On the season, she's averaging 22.7 points per game, and she's gone over 20 plus points in 3 out of her last 6 games, but I think that she just went through a shooting slump, especially against Minnesota, and where she only scored 9 points, and I think that she should be a pretty good bet for 20 plus points, especially considering how poorly the Fever have played defensively. The Fever in their game against the Storm in their last game allowed Jewel Lloyd to have over 30 plus points, and I think Cooper should get good looks, especially from the mid-range and inside the arc, in order to get 20 plus points. And I do like her, especially on the free throw line as well. If the Fever do turn towards fouling, she is a pretty good free throw shooter, and if she gets more than 5 or 6 free throw attempts, she should be able to make at least 4 of those. So I think that she's a pretty good bet to get at least 20 plus points. I did speak about Griner's rebounds, but the next line is for Natasha Cloud to have over 5 points, 4 rebounds, and a total of 15 plus points in rebounds and assists. So on the season, she's averaging 11 points, 7 assists, and 4 rebounds per game. But in her last 3 games, she's gone over 10 plus points and at least 4 assists in each game. So I do think that her assist line and her points line are pretty stable. And I think in this matchup versus the Fever, who play overall pretty poorly defensively, to be honest. She should have pretty good looks in terms of facilitating the ball, and as long as she's able to get a few rebounds, I think she should be able to get over 15 plus points, rebounds, and assists. But at plus 145, if you invest 1 unit on this parlay, that's a 145% return on your investment, which is a little bit less than 1.5x, and that's a great return on an investment. But as always, I would just having bankroll management and financial consciousness when deciding to place your bets. And this is the last parlay that I have at plus 425, so significantly higher than the first two parlays, but I do lean towards Diana Taurasi to have an extra motivation in this game, and in turn fueling Clayton Clark's game as a whole. So in terms of Clark, I have her at 15 plus points, 4 plus assists, 4 plus rebounds, and to hit more than 3 3-pointers in this game. I think she should be able to. She's gone over 15 plus points and 5 plus rebounds and assists in each category in 4 of her last 5 games. And I think with her coach's comments of having Clark shoot the ball more, they probably will find more open looks for her in this one, and I think she should be able to hit at least 3 3-pointers. In terms of Diana Taurasi, I have her at 15 plus points and 5 plus rebounds. And I just think that she'll be extra motivated given her comments towards Caitlin Clark when she got drafted, and being one of the better players in this league, especially in terms of her tenure and overall just veteran leadership in this game. I think that she should be able to get 15 plus points and 5 rebounds. Now on the season, she's averaging 16.5 points and 4.8 rebounds, so this is right at the cusp of her averages, and I just think that she'll play above average in this game. So I put half a unit on this one just because of the increased risk, but at plus 425, if you put 1 unit on this parlay, it's a 425% return on your investment, which is a fantastic return on investment, especially if the parlay hits. But as always, I just have financial consciousness and bankroll management when deciding to place these bets, and appreciate you guys for watching. Stay tuned for more WNBA and MLB videos coming out later this week, and until next time, peace out.